Hi, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about human creativity and why saying or admitting that we don't know something, it's actually where our human creative power lies. So I'm doing a 30-day content challenge where I have to write one article per day and post it on medium.com, and also uploading a video here on YouTube. So I'm not too keen on forcing creativity, and honestly, I'm kind of bored of asking ChatGPT for ideas because what I really want is to connect with my own creativity. I mean, I want to use my brain to get new ideas. I like to keep it real. So instead of not showing up, I'm showing up with this. I don't know what to write about, and hey, what if that's a topic in itself? What if there's nothing wrong? Am I too bold to just post an article without giving any quote unquote value? Or the value is in showing up and doing the thing? Because how many times are we afraid of not doing good enough? And just because of that, we don't do anything at all. Shout out to my fellow perfectionists. So it might seem like very little, too simplistic, or even something to be ashamed of. But it can also be an example that a little spark can be more than enough. Generally, people connect more when they can relate to what they're reading, when they feel the humanness behind creation. And I like to keep it human. Because AI can give you ideas, can write them, edit them, even sound like you, and it's okay. I'm not judging if you use it that way. It's all a personal choice. But AI will never say, I don't know. And that's the main difference with us humans. AI can have writer's block. Sometimes that's kind of even annoying, like, wait, do you always say yes? Do you always know everything about anything? There is human creative power in admitting that we don't know. In that void is where all kinds of new ideas and inspirations can show up. Not from a cup that's full of information, knowledge, or wisdom, but from an empty cup that's willing to stay in silence long enough so it can hear what's coming. To me, inspiration and creativity are the unknown, the unwalked path in our minds and bodies. So I think that in the next years, with AI growing at such a high speed, there will be more clear it will be more clear. Okay, I'm human, I make mistakes. It will be more clear that we will see the value in human connection, in human creativity, in something that comes from how, as humans, we can interact and we can tap into consciousness. Because AI, technology, they don't have consciousness. They don't have it doesn't have a soul, right? And I'm not saying that we are better than technology, but I'm saying that we can do better. That we can tap into the power of our hearts, of our bodies, of our ability to feel and to reach for what's on the invisible and bring new ideas. And if those ideas are here to make this a better place, well, that's even better, right? And some ideas will be just for fun, and just for fun is a really, really good purpose to have, just for fun. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. It's going to be very brief because really, there's not more than this today. Just having the courage to admit when you don't know about something. In my case, as someone with a perfectionist tendency, I'm a Virgo, and sometimes I feel like, oh, I have to know everything about, anything. It's like, I want to know how the world works. I want to know how the universe works. I want to know it all. But if I know it all, there's so less room for creativity and the unknown and the mystery and having more fun, with things that can be new. So I'm allowing myself to admit that it's okay to not know everything, to not have the answers for everything, and to allow the answers to show up maybe in surprising and very, very different ways. And I feel like one of our gifts as humans is that we don't have to know it all by ourselves, because we have the gift of connecting with each other. We have the gift to build relationships and the gift to help others and allow ourselves to be helped or supported. And even though some answers will only come from inside of you or your heart and you getting to know yourself, sometimes I think that the answer doesn't come from just staying in your mind or even in just silence, even though that's a good practice for sure. Sometimes the answer comes from going to live your life interacting with other humans, not only with technology, with other humans. And from there, the inspiration, the solutions, the opportunities, and the fun, and just all kind of different ideas and different inspirations and insights, that's where our power lies. And I feel like, again, it's going to be really, really key that we put the focus more and more into human connection. Okay, thank you very much for listening. And even though when I was writing the article for Medium, a part of me said, you should be ashamed. This is not enough. How are you showing up? This is not valuable. And meanwhile, I have an inner rebel and creative in me, the little free one. And it's saying, you know what? I'm going to do whatever I want. I am freedoms. So you just can't tame me, bitch. And I'm having fun now. So as I always like to remind myself and have adopted as a personal mantra, I will say it again. Keep it simple, have fun, and stay inspired. Bye.